Okay. Hi. We have Lynn here this evening with us, and we're going to be doing a reading. I have a couple decks picked out for you, and I'm just going to ask you to reiterate what your purpose or what your question is for this evening. Go
I
ahead.
feel that I've been blocked in hearing my message, so I want direction.
Okay. Direction.
Mhm.
We can do that. Tell me which one. Okay. So we have a couple here. And like I said, I welcome in Spirit, and I'm like, Spirit, come in and come sit and chat with us. And I put my hand on the deck, and I was like, which one do you want me to read from? And they were like, your hand's on it already. And I'm like, oh, okay. So
Hello.
any sort of proper, no, there's not. I love it. It's told me. Okay, we have action. What messages do you have? Okay.
Jeez.
Okay, so we have this is the Wild Mystic Oracle
Mm,
Oracle deck. This is one of my favorites. The book is beautiful. It has a lot of like spell work and stuff like that. And that I cannot remember everything, so I'm going to use intuitive empath and the spirit animal training that I have. So we have the bear, and this is rest,
crazy.
and then we have instinct, which is
Wolf.
the wolf. Um, but there's also a wheel with the bear. There's this pie wheel chart. Medicine woman. Message. Mama bear, hardcore. Like I'm just hearing mama bear, mama bear, mama bear. Like you've been on the this aggressive, like holding down the line. Like oh, like I'm getting this like seeing this like line of women like old school like picket, right? Where like the arms are linked and like you're not coming through us, like it's not happening. Um, and I'm seeing like Mother Earth, right? Like taking you in the palm of her hands and like going like this. And she's like, can we just flip that over just a little bit and go from the aggressive, like going forward and like rah, to can we rest? Can we nestle into the divine feminine, right? I swear to God, that's like the message this week for a bunch of people. That's the second time this has come up. And because you see her, right? Like she's laying down,
Hmm.
like she's not on the aggressive. Um, medicine wheel of the year, what goes around comes around. Um, as above, so below. Does that resonate?
Well, here's the thing. It's absolutely 100% because the mama bear, for how many people did I direct and help
Hmm.
and work? And it was time. It was time to take step back and rest to come back into myself and my divine feminine. But we also Mother Earth. I've got my kitchen in order. I'm a green witch. I mean, I've got my herbs put in place. I've been making medicine. I've been, so I mean, 100%. Okay. And that's part of, am I doing the right thing? Am I going the right way? So
Hmm.
that's a definite signifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just noticed too on this card with the wolf. I'm really attracted to the eyes on here, but the thing that I realized was the triple moon symbol above the wolf's head, and I'm wearing it right now. I wasn't
Mhm.
sure what I usually wear, like my spell jar
Oh,
jewelry, my road opener or whatever. I was like, oh, I'll just throw this on real quick. And so I literally like there's like the moon phases and like the moon. So
wow. And we're also coming into this major change of
Mhm.
energy in that same aspect. But that wolf, can I tell you, 3 nights in a row, I've had a dream about one.
Really?
I'm not even
Ooh,
kidding you.
so
Not
my
even
right
kidding.
side's flaring up. I feel like there is a male energy stepping forward. How are you? Can you want to chat? You presented yourself. Who are you? How do you know her?
It's my dad. It's
Okay.
I
So
guarantee you. I have a
he's
coin that he gave me with a wolf on it. I never met him,
okay.
but he was just that he was so dead set that I would. But I had too much loss. I couldn't handle another, and I let him pass without seeing him. But he's at the protector like that.
So, okay. So usually what I ask for him is like, can you present some evidence? And he's not claiming a role, right? But so I feel like he was gonna just basically be like, she'll tell you the rest of the story. And it was like, oh, okay. But he started saying though, he said, which wolf do you feed?
Hmm.
There's a story of two wolves, right? Which one do you feed?
Yeah.
Like the white one versus the black one, and but also coming into talking about the gray and being of balance. Was there anything, sir, you specifically else what you wanted to add? Um, so I feel like there's some messages of relationships here, and I feel like it is right in here, like towards the bottom of the heart chakra, right? Like right between heart and solar plexus. And I feel like he is stepping forward to apologize for not being able to set the standard. Would that make sense?
Oh, it would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else? You're doing the best that you can with what you got.
Yeah. Ain't that about the damn truth, right?
Anything else? He said no, you can go ahead. Um, okay. Thank you for stepping forward today. Um, and saying that. So we have the instinct and we have the rest. Oh, I also want to talk about the wolf's eyes. Something about it's not the apple of the eye, but like the sun of the eye. Having suns in
That golden tone.
hmm the light is within you to stop. It's in
Hmm.
you. It's just to give yourself trust your instincts on that, right? Um, Stop looking outward and start looking inward
Okay.
to calm the noise. There's a lot of static. I'm hearing like, and it's like, yeah, you no, just,
I
and
mean, that's a good way of putting it too, because that's kind of what it felt like, what it feels like.
hmm
You're trying to tune into a certain beam station thing, and it's just not quite there.
yeah, yeah.
The in between. Uh,
I'm sorry, this card is really, really pretty. I haven't seen this woman before, Queen Nandi, but it's intuition.
Tell me, is she Egyptian?
I think she's African.
Okay.
I mean, Egypt's Africa, but
I
like
can't.
yeah, 35. I have to look at the,
That's my number
sorry,
8. It's
what?
8. Number 8.
35?
3 and 5 is 8.
Let me see here. I want to know. So it tells you, I don't usually go out of the book, right? Goddess of intuition. Oh, Zulu.
Oh,
Temple, Queen's element of fire.
oh, fire.
Um, Goddess declaration, I am knowing. Queen Nandi was the mother of warrior King Shaka Zulu. His father's royal family first rejected her. They said that she wasn't pregnant and her belly resulted from an Ishaka beetle sting. But Nandi knew her son would be great before he was born. The guidance is you already know. Take a deep breath and surrender to what you know to be true. Trust your inner wisdom and guidance. The embodiment is what is your guidance telling you? Put your hands over your third eye, center of your forehead, and ask, if I knew what the answer is, what would it be? And then follow your first instinct.
It's
The creator said your ancestors connect with you through your intuition. Trust your internal GPS. The nudges, the signs, the coincidences are divine guidance. Slow down. Go for a walking meditation. Be present with nature and pay attention. Be present. Being present allows you to feel, hear, see, and sense your guidance. The declaration is, I am knowing. What can she do to help with her intuition?
hmm.
Oh, first card, devil.
Come on, damn
Release
right.
yourself imprisoning beliefs.
Hmm.
Break the shackles that bind you. You're not bound. Reign free. Ooh, here we go. Page of Wands. So the pages are the messengers and the wands are of action. Um, I'm hearing to seek new methods. Like there's going to be something that you're going to connect with that kind of like you're like, "Oh, why didn't I think of that?" You're like, "That's been there the whole time." Duh.
Hmm. It's
Higher
well.
perspective. Because they're saying, "Look at where she's looking at." Like she's
Hmm.
looking up higher, right? She's not looking at like what's below her. She's looking at what's above her. Um, Sky's the limit.
And that page is always about bringing new beginnings as well, like starting new journeys with a very free mind, not so clouded, not so. I fucking knew this card was going to come up. Pardon my French. Ah.
It's okay. I'm just gonna mark it on YouTube, not for kids. It's fine. So the tower, that's another major card energy right now. So shedding the things that no longer are serving you. And re-establishing the foundations of what? The foundations of your glory. Very serious.
Mm-mm.
They said you know who you are. What's happening right now? She's a little confused. She's having a human moment. Justice? So the scales are going to balance in your favor. If you feel like the energies of the universe that are not fair and that something isn't playing out the way that it is, let it play out the way it's supposed to be. And I'm hearing for you to let something go and to just because it keep the writhing of the fingers, and you keep trying to hold on to it. It's like a snake, and you keep trying to like be like, stop it. And it's self-will to release the self-will and let justice play its part. Does that make sense?
That's his card.
Is who? Sorry.
Dean's card.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right.
Anything else? There's something about this moon deck. I'll say you're going to be the first one that how many did we use today? One, two, three, four, five. The tarot. It's up with the moon. Dark side of the moon. And Floyd.
Like, yeah.
Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo.
Shut
You're a
up.
Leo. Shut the fuck up. Can't make this up.
Right. Well, I mean, come on.
I love
And
it.
you know what's funny is confidence is as much as I am a Leo, when you have these situations that have happened and things that have happened, you kind of get knocked off your stool. And so
Mhm.
getting and finding and reestablishing, you said the reestablishing boundaries and foundations. Yeah.
And it said to your glory. It said glory is very, I didn't even think about that, that it's a very regal, the main, right?
Hmm.
the royalty of it, and just the dark moon, the moon of new beginnings, right? You were talking about the page too.
Mm-hmm.
Brought that message forward. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Intuition, rest, instinct, and confidence. Also with the tarot, you had the justice and letting things play out the way they're supposed to be, the tower moment. Um,
Mm.
the scales will balance in your favor when you learn to trust your intuition, eliminate the static, and remember who you are.
Excuse me.
Boom.
It's here. I'm trying to speak my truth. I can't even. No, it does. It makes sense because static is great because it keeps out. I play something all day long, so to keep the noise out.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
time to clear the channel,
Yep.
literally.
Yep. And you had few spirit team members step forward today,
It's crazy. One before we even hopped on.
give their love and guidance. I think she burst the way through so he could step through.
It's crazy.
I love it
Yeah.
when they bring people in. She had said so. Anyone who's watching this right now, we had opened up to spirit a little bit beforehand, and I before I even was able to start recording, grandmother spirit had come through, and she burst open the door and she said, "It's about fucking time."
As she would.
And so yeah, she was able to bring him forward. I
It's
love that
funny.
when members of our spirit guidance team bring step forward just to bring somebody else forward. I really like that.
It's great because he was one of her favorites and
Mm,
never, like I said, awesome.
amazing. Do you have any other questions so far?
I mean, of course, there's a million questions on the planet, all
Sure.
across the board, but I mean, this is 100% reiteration as to what I know. And that's what I asked. Like, am I doing the right thing? Everything. Hit it right on the head. So yeah, good
Perfect.
job.
Thank you.
You
Thank
got
you
me
so
a
much
team.
for being my sitter today. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this recording.